folks. Ken from Royal LePage Right Choice Realty, and today I'm at Blessed Sacrament School here with Principal Michelle Folk. Hi Michelle, thanks for joining me.
No problem.
Can you tell me a little bit about the school?
So we're a Catholic school, and we have 700 kids in the school, and that's not including our 3 and 4-year-old programs for preschool. We have a Little Steps and a Big Steps class, and we have about 85 staff. We are one in 6 schools in our school division, all Catholic schools, and yeah.
Great. What can you tell me that you would love most about your job?
I think one of the most important things is I like to be able to do things that make people happy, and I know that if I can make the kids happy and if I can make the teachers happy when our staff are happy, it's just a really good place for kids to be. So one of the coolest things to do is when there's issues or concerns, being able to problem solve and work through with families and the kids and find out, what services we have in our community that can support them. And when you see that change in them and how they sort of start to show signs of growth and success, that's the best part of my job.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite moment, maybe in your career so far?
I think I have favorite moments, and right now I was an elementary teacher for most of my career, did some junior high, and then when I became principal in this role, I started taking on a bigger high school role, and I've taught Religion 35 to the grade 12s, and one of the things that I found that was most amazing for me was preparing those kids to take them to the homeless shelters in Edmonton, and they would have to do a charity project, and just seeing their reactions, just the pride I took in how they would feel going into one of those scenarios, and the comments they would make when they came out, they were huge
Learning experience.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And then of course I love to do a lot of the career counseling. I like to help the kids plan their high school courses and their graduation requirements, fulfilling those, and then applying to post-secondary, anything from trades to college applicants, NATE, SATE, and then of course university things.
Right.
It's take a great pride when they get accepted early for those things.
I bet.
Yeah.
What would be one of the things you think the kids love most about the school?
I think what the kids love the most is that we are K-12. We are very unique that way, and we have an awesome buddy system. So we one of the neatest things when I tour families is that we explain that our grade 12s are buddied with our kindergartners and our grade 6s, and for years we have our kindergarten lockers below the grade 12 lockers, and to see the older kids zip up a jacket if somebody's going out or helping somebody tuck something in a locker, and they all know that no matter what ages they are, they have to model behavior for the younger kids. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to have a big buddy.
Yeah, I thought, as a parent, I thought that was one of my favorite things with both my kids. Here, Taylor's gone now, and Ethan's got another year and a bit left.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite thing, I think, for a little person to come in and for a big guy to walk by and say, "Hey Ethan, how you doing?" or "Hi Taylor," and it's like, how do you know those people? And they're proud because those people know them, and it was a very special program, I think.
I don't think that's anything that they ever forget. So we have staff right now that have graduated from our school, and they still talk about their buddy things, and so they love to get together and do things.
That's great.
As teachers now with their other cohorts, and it's good.
That was one of my favorite things. What do you think some of the other parents, what some of their favorite things about the school?
I think one of the things is that we are a Catholic school, and all of our morals and values are based on the teachings of Christ. So that modeling of behavior is a very firm expectation in the school. So the kids just get it, and it changes the culture of our school. The pay it forward, the do as Jesus would do, and always modeling that behavior for whoever might be watching. Like, it teaches them a little bit of accountability and integrity. So yeah.
Great. Michelle, what is would you feel are some of the best qualities of the school?
I think all of our staff are very good communicators. So when they recognize an area where there's a deficiency, where kids need support, there's communication with family, communication with the admin. We bring the community into any scenario that we need to, like we have mental health access, we have our FSL counselors available, we bring in Alberta Health Services for things like speech, and they come right in and work into the school or whatever kids need. So in a world right now where we are constantly evolving in technology, we run a big battle with things like cell phones and social media, and even something is what a family might consider simple as playing video games that are live. Like, it creates all kinds of other issues for kids, and sometimes I feel that we're fighting an uphill battle. But again, great supports. The qualities that we have is we bring in the RCMP, we bring in presentations, we communicate with parents, we try to make kids understand what their actions do. We teach them that they have to be able to do the same thing face to face that they would do through social media.
Right.
So I think just another, like, do unto others is another one of those things that we bring all of those qualities into the school and try to make sure that everyone knows that it takes a village to raise a child, and we are a part of that village.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's great. Just to throw that little something out there, is there any, what stereotypes are true about teachers?
That we've got the best job because we've got weekends and summers off.
Okay.
We hear that all the time, and it's funny. We kind of laugh and always roll our eyes, but our teachers work really hard. They invest so much of themselves. There are teachers here late at night, there are teachers here early in the morning, there are teachers here every weekend. So we never have weekends off and summers off. They're always constantly preparing and doing what they can so that they can make the lives of the children the best experience they can, both educationally, emotionally, socially, for the kids. So when you say weekends and summers off, not always. Not so much.
Michelle, what kind of activities does the school have?
So kind of extracurricular, one of the things we do that is, it's gone on, this is our 31st or 32nd year, is our Cheermania. And that's where our grade 12 students play in a hockey game against the staff. And I think we're about half and half. Half of the time we've won and half the time the kids have won, but the whole school goes, and it's always a good time, very memorable. The kids love it. Kind of a rite of passage, they get pretty pumped about it. We also do grads play the staff in a ball game in the spring, have a barbecue with the families and everything. We have all kinds of extracurricular sports. We've got handball, basketball, volleyball, badminton, cross country, track and field. We have an elementary choir. We have both elementary, so 4 to 12 cross country and badminton. So there's lots of activities
to get involved for everybody.
Yeah, there's lots of things that go on. We have a religion committee. They call themselves KIC, Kids in Christ's Kingdom, and they run movie nights and things like that for the younger kids. They do all kinds of fun activities here at the school, pizza nights and things like that. So there's lots of different things that are available outside of just regular class. Yeah.
Great. And for people that are new to town or are interested in visiting the school or becoming a part of the school, how do they reach out?
So just you can call the school and leave a message or talk to the secretary to set up. We always want to do the right thing by every family, and we set aside a period of time where we ask the parents and the children to come in, and we tour them and show them who we are and what we do, and make sure that they understand that this would be a good fit for them. They can also email, if they go to Blessed Sacrament School in Wainwright, they can click on my name or one of our VPs. Gwen Rajat is our elementary VP, and Gilbert Cole is our junior senior high VP, and through email they can set up appointments that way as well. We always try to make ourselves available for that one individual family before they actually enroll.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Michelle, for doing this. It's been awesome.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.